Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem Yahshua, Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone of all world, and shalom to all the brothers doing the works in sincerity and truth. Got Zarko and RT. It's kind of going into this vigil that they had for, a white woman was murdered, and, it's big news. So, I don't know, it's nothing in particular seems that spectacular about the case, but whatever. It's the media's blowing up, so everyone's thinking and talking about it. They ain't even know details. It's kind of mad, but I'm waiting to see what details get revealed then, because I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, it says what police round up women mourning London kidnapping murder victim in crackdown on vigil. Held despite C-ban. So it says a London vigil for murder victim Sarah Everard, held in defiance of a police order amid the C pandemic, turned ugly after large numbers of officers arrived and tried to clear people from the area. Several organisers of Saturday's vigil at Clapham Common were reportedly arrested, and footage from the scene showed clashes with police. One clip posted on Twitter showed several women standing on the edge of a bandstand where police congregated, including one holding a sign that says "We aren't safe in our homes." 4 women are then grabbed from behind by officers, pulled back and arrested after several people in the crowd tried unsuccessfully pull them back. Might as well play the clip. Not invincible after all. Who'd have known? I don't even know. Like, as far as the whole thing, I'm like, I don't know. Like, is the we're making a big thing like, oh, women are getting murdered. I'm like, but I don't know what the fuck do y'all expect? That's a reality of life, man. Women are essentially at the mercy of men generally. Like, I don't know what the hell it's in the scriptures, man. Men have the rule over you first off, and anyway, with all this, it's now the women you have now anyway. They're they're basically experienced a new thing, man. A woman compassing a man. That's a new thing on the earth. So I don't know what you're so upset about. Y'all are able to go and tell men what to do at work and slap them upside their head, and they can't do shit. Like that's some new shit. But yeah, that's why I don't even know why this is being a thing. They're kind of making it. They mentioned down like a little further down, you had the Green Party MP, some batshit crazy woman. I don't know what she's suggesting, saying that men should be on a curfew after 6 p.m. Which I don't know. Thing is if it actually leads to anything, that'll be interesting, because it could be something that's getting signal boosted by the media to then be like, okay, now we can justify X, Y, Z, and even for like get-togethers, it seems like because I remember they said, they wanted to do the vigil, they said no. And then they went and did it anyway. So they might just be like, okay, certain get-together, certain things. It could be that angle. That's why I'm kind of watching and observing just to see what comes of it, because it seemed I don't know what I don't know what the hell is why it's such a big thing. But okay, it says one of these women was shown face down face down on the ground behind, handcuffed by police in a photo posted by actor and political activist Guillaume Rivald. Talk show host George Galloway, a former member of parliament, called the shot a fatal photograph for Metropolitan Police Commissioner Cressidia Dick. Yeah, she looks all kinds of through. Because and that's the thing as well, is all this, the going out, the protesting, all that they what the world these elites are trying to build, that's not a part of it. If you watch, them dystopian future movies, man, them post-apocalyptic dystopian futures, people are essentially they're like robots, man. They do as they're told, man. They're programmed, and they perform the tasks that they're given. That's what these elites are trying to do, and that's why that chip comes in. You get that chip, then it's like, okay, if they don't like what you're doing, bang, they shut you down. Just like a robot. So but yeah, that's why it's it's not, as far as me. I'm not surprised. Like, you went ahead with it and you got your heads bashed in. Says his Home Secretary Priti Patel said she has asked Metropolitan Police for a full report on what happened at the vigil, according to Sky News. One clip from the scene shows police being booed and shouted at by the crowd after they stepped onto the bandstand around 6:30. But that's the thing, is this is a bunch of women, so they can't really do shit. Like, you send a bunch of male cops in there, they ain't really, like, it's no competition. They can't really do a damn thing. But hey, the thing is what I don't know. Maybe it's just for stirring up, people's spirits. Maybe it's I don't know. There's more coming down the pipeline. That's why I'm kind of I'm observing. Watch as well as pray. Yeah, so it said the March 3rd kidnapping and murder of Everard, allegedly by a London police constable, became a rallying cry over the dangers to women on UK streets. Green Party politician Baroness Jenny Jones went so far as to suggest imposing a 6 p.m. curfew on all men, which is I don't know what the fuck, like, that sounds insane. I don't know what the hell. But so yeah, they're saying, like, the dangers of women on UK streets, and I don't even know, man. Maybe I'm insane, but, like, aren't white women enjoying the breeziest, easiest life in this society, or not? Because I don't even know what the it's like. Anyway, it's as far as, just this one white girl getting offed, and it's everyone's up in arms. Maybe that's just Esau's kingdom, man. I don't know what the fuss is all about, but yeah, it's people are getting cranked up. But what it's that, at the end of the day, Esau's still got that force, man. And that's the thing, is all, this is all fun and games. This is all part of that chaos that's going to be utilized to, to push push for them for that chip. You know, push towards further civil unrest and you know, more chaos on the society. So when it goes, you know, when it goes off the rails, then it's like, hey, look, you get this, everything, you know, you have everything back. Just like now with the Max, where you got people ain't been able to go out, people ain't been able to do shit, they can't travel, they can't X, Y, Z. So it's like, okay, you get this. Life goes back to normal, you know, so apparently. But like it says, you know, words of his mouth are smoother than butter. Yet were they drawn swords. So yeah, you know, Esau talks smooth, but what he's bringing destruction. That's what he's got hidden under his tongue. That forked tongue, man. That two you know, speaks one way, but he's moving another. Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Yeah. But there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, so it's gonna go to that further unrest. It seems like this is something that's you know, being what's the word? Not even like agitated, like something that's being agitated, you know, just to rouse people up. Because otherwise, I'm not really seeing. Other than that, it's people are just getting emotional. Same thing with like you know, the Harry Meghan situation. It's not even you know. It's really just the image as well of you know, of these so-called Brits, you know, being tarnished of their, oh yeah, you know, just that prim and proper, you know, all that's being tarnished. But you know, we'll see. Because the thing is that's why it's like that. Even with what happened with that Sarah Everard, whatever her name is, man. It's not, you know, there's there's worse things coming, man. Isaiah 13 and 16, it says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So these are things that are going to occur. It's you go into those situations, especially that's something you only really see popping off in like you know, in certain parts of Africa, Asia, basically in those the Middle East, where it's still it's more wild, man, more rough, more ancient, where people would just be moving rough, moving wild, and not really regarding. It's you know, over here in where Esau's you know, the beast influence lies. That's where they've got them new philosophies. But back there, it's that same ancient kind of warfare. But then, well, I say that, but even when Esau goes over to these places, he does that shit as well. You know, there's all kinds of reports that got thrown out, cases that got thrown out of, oh yeah, he came in, he raped up this, he murked this, and it was just like, okay, yeah. When, you know, Iraq, Afghanistan, them things are just, you know, brushed under the table. So, you know, that's what's coming, man. That destruction, you know, that mess. Yeah, people ain't ready, man. But yeah, that's why it's like, I don't know, getting all a huff over this. Yeah, you don't know what's coming. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom, Yabashim Yashai, Bashem Bakakadash Bakata.